Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, the deadline is approaching for the fantastic interest rate promotional rate for Tesla Model Y. So we're going to talk about that. Plus, we've got a new email from Tesla detailing what might be in store if you're looking to try and get this 0.99% interest rate. So we're going to get into that, plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. And shout out to my latest Patreon members, Loki, Josh, Steven, Javier, and Michael. Thank you all for supporting. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, and so much more. And all live streams are partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan, but more on that later. So Tesla has just sent out this email to inboxes: order by May 31st and get 0.99% APR. You still have time to get the 0.99% APR financing, there's an asterisk here, on new Tesla Model Ys. Order by May 31st, 2024 to be eligible. So it has nothing, it doesn't say anything here where you have to take delivery by May 31st. All you have to do is order a Tesla vehicle by May 31st. So this is pretty good news. If you're looking to get lock in, so to speak, this fantastic 0.99% offer, this might be the way to do it. I mean, it could be a risk of $250 that you're putting down as a deposit, but there is ways to get that back. But certainly, if you're trying to make sure you get this 0.99% offer, but you kind of still want to see what's going to be in store next month with the end of month quarter discounts, promotions, and incentives, this might be a safe bet. Like if you already know 100% you want to buy a Tesla Model Y, this might be worth it just to throw in a $250 deposit into the queue so that you can solidify your 0.99% offer. Looking at some of the fine print here though, available for qualified buyers with term lengths up to 60 months. We know this because 72 months is 1.99%, which is still a really fantastic rate, and 2.99 for 84 months, which is also a pretty fantastic rate. Quote, must order between May 10th, 2024 and May 31st, 2024. Promotional rates are subject to credit approval and may change at any time. I don't like they put that there as a disclaimer, but makes sense. That's the guys that put that in there because they could have to change it if the banks don't let them do it or anything like that. And on top of that, if you didn't know about this tool, there is actually a pre-qualified tool where you can put in your information. You can put in your income, your address, not even a social security number or anything like that. And they will do a pre-qualification to see if you could be eligible for a 0.99% offer. It's not solidified in any sort of way, but it does give you an idea so you don't have to burn that $250 and burn an application and all that stuff so that you do find out later if you're not qualified. But rule of thumb really is you're going to have to want to get, I mean, it kind of tells you how much you actually have to get here. So if you take a look at some of the terms, it says the basically 720 plus is what you need to be able to have to get that 0.99%. You might qualify if you're lower than that with a higher down payment, but really rule of thumb is going to be 720 credit score to qualify. We've talked to plenty of people recently who've joined the Patreon link and scheduled phone calls, and they've kind of been in that threshold, even with people that don't have the right amount of income, like 1-to-1, or people that have more than the 1-to-1 income, then you'll be able to get qualified. So really full rule of thumb is that you're going to have a 720 plus, or you're going to need a co-signer or something like that. And it seems like the inventory discounts, the 0.99% offer is starting to work. You can see this mustard yellow line is Model Y inventory, and it is trending downwards. But don't forget, like Tesla does drop inventory like once a week or a couple times a week. So this could spike very, very easily because the effect of the 0.99% offer is could be starting to wear it down. down or wear off as we get closer to this end of the month or end of the May month, because next month is the last month of the quarter. So Tesla, if they're looking to announce any sort of thing, it's going to be next week with more incentives and promotions if it's actually going to come out. But really, rule of thumb here is if you want to lock in that 0.99% offer, just go ahead and throw in a deposit. It's a $250 deposit. You won't lose it unless you cancel it yourself. Even if like you don't think you're going to buy a Tesla or you just want to, you're on the sidelines, you could always just keep stalling that order. And like, let's say like something doesn't work out, you could keep stalling the order deposit like 6 months down the road. Tesla really doesn't try and cancel on you. They do give you ultimatums for trying to take delivery ASAP, but you can always try to like kick the can down the road, maybe a few months or 6 months down the road if you need to, before Tesla tries to like cancel on you. But still very interesting if you want to get in this 0.99% offer. We've got these final few days before May 31st, so it seems right now, for Tesla to get you in at 0.99%. But we've put 2 polls on the channel right now. The first one is, do you think 0.99 for Model Y is ending on May 31st? And an overwhelming 43% said, yep, 0.99 is ending on May 31st. 33% said, I think it's going to get extended to the end of quarter 6/30. And 14% said it might go up higher to 1.99 to 2.99, which is still really good rates. And I think Tesla, if they did like a mix between this, like a bigger discount, like $2,000 to $3,000 off plus 1.99 or 2.99, I think that could have like a really good effect, but maybe not as sending shockwaves and for sending a lot of people to buy Teslas. And here's the other poll. Recent Model Y purchasers, did you actually get the 0.99%? Because I was trying to see who is actually getting it and if it's actually possible. And yup, 30% said, yup, they got the 0.99%. 6% said they got 1.99 or 2.99. 5% said it got raised on them after the application. And 16% said they have not applied yet. So you can see there's a good amount of people employing this strategy with just putting a deposit right now, locking in, so to speak, that 0.99, and then figuring out next month if things would change with the 0.99 with the end of quarter incentives or anything like that. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the next topic. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. And right now, I'm talking right now this month, new customers that purchase a Mint Mobile plan before May 31st will also receive a 6-month subscription to Paramount Plus on Mint. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Renez, sorry if I messed it up. Thanks for coming in. And Tommy, thank you for coming in. Was considering it, but figured I got a better deal with $7,500 tax credit last year, an additional $7,500 EV rebate. Nice. Yeah, that's a really sick deal. Model 3 also depreciated a lot since I bought it, and the trade-in would not be worth it. Yeah, maybe selling a private sale or selling it to like another dealer might make it worth it, and then try and get into a new one. I guess you got to do the math because you probably have a higher interest rate, and how much will you pay in interest over the term of that loan versus getting into a brand new Model Y at a lower interest. It might be a wash. Tommy has Has anyone heard of issues with hydroplaning in the Model Y? I placed a deposit this weekend and my wife's friend said she has got major issues with hydroplaning. I guess it depends on the tires and also like the acceleration, because it does accelerate a lot quicker than any other vehicle. So you could probably see some hydroplaning with electric vehicles because the tires kick up very, very, very quickly. But thanks for dropping by, everybody. Thanks for hitting the like button. The comments and everything goes a long way to support the channel and the live streams. In this next topic, there is a lot of buzz right now because it appears a new Rivian R1S refresh has been spotted. And this time, more exciting because it's been completely uncovered. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. This looks new to me. Shout out to Rivian Tracker for posting this. Seattle is buzzing with rumors of a R1 refresh event happening this week. It seems like Rivian is going through a bunch of different shutdowns and spaces being closed. And so are we on the cusp of a brand new Rivian R1S refresh? You can see this one right here above seems to be different, and we'll show a refresh this compared to the ones that have been covered with like the different camouflage and everything. But this one seems to be different from the other Rivian R1Ss that are existing before this. But we can see, shout out to Chris for posting this. I see silver calipers and no yellow accents. Is this the dual motor refresh? I assume the tri-motor will have yellow accents. It seems like it was a blacked out version of the Rivian R1S. It doesn't really seem to be that much big of a difference, but slight things here and there to try and like revitalize and make it look a lot newer with the new Rivian. But here's a side by side of both of them. Chris for posting again. The LFP R1S with camouflage wrap with the EPA filing does not have the trim blacked out. However, the R1S spot in Seattle does have the trim blacked out. What if this is an option or exclusive to the higher trim R1 refresh vehicle? So here's the one that was spotted that is supposedly going to be a refresh. And here is the camouflage one that we've been seeing for months now for the Rivian R1S. But still, really interesting to see. I'm pretty excited for a brand new Rivian to come out for both the R1S and R1T, because that means bigger deals are going to be happening for the older models that are non-refresh. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. YSBH, thanks for coming in. Hurry, get into debt. Yeah, exactly. Or hurry, drop $250 and give Tesla that extra $250. Exactly, 100%. But still pretty funny. For sure. I mean, right now, 0.99, you can't beat that. And I guess like considering all things considering, it is debt, but it's not like, I guess, no, it is debt. I was going to try and justify it, but no, it's debt, especially Model Ys being 40 to 50K. You are 100% getting into more debt. This next topic, we've got a first Cybertruck that's been completely polished, like actually been polished, not a wrap, into a complete mirror Cybertruck. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Nick for posting this. This is an unbelievable looking Cybertruck. You can see here from this video right here. Whoops. You can see from this video right here, they actually took the time, 4 people team, to polish every single panel on a Tesla Cybertruck. And what we have now is basically a mirror instead of a Cybertruck, or a Cybertruck mirror, not a wrap, but a Cybertruck mirror all around. You can see here, there's a truck on the side. This is the polishing guy, or the polishing guys, so to speak. And you can see they completely polish it, and it is a mirror effect. So my question here is like, can this actually be reverted? I guess not. And you could maybe put a wrap on it if you get sick of this, but it's actually kind of funny because now it's essentially an invisible truck wherever you drive. And if you're not going to get more looks than you already have already, you're definitely going to get a ton more looks driving in a mirror Cybertruck, where I guess everybody can see themselves when you're driving around. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you're thinking. That's a good point. Like, this can't be legal because it's a reflective. It's going to actually cause, or could cause, some accidents, and maybe you're going to be on the liability. But some truckers, like the big trucker fuel tank type of things, are polished as well. So maybe you can do this, maybe you can't. No idea, but still very, very, very interesting at the end of the day. But let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Why, yes, you do save a good amount with the low interest. Yeah, 100%, but you're still signing up for 40 to 50K debt at the end of the day. OC Tint Solutions, thanks for coming in. Seems to be good to be true. Yeah, this is crazy, but I guess it is real because there's videos of it. There's the team that did it. I mean, I want to see this in person. That would be a trip, and maybe almost eye hurting because in the bright sun, it's not going to be the best to look at it straight on. Tommy, I'd hate to be the behind that when the sun is reflecting from behind it. Yeah, 100%. I agree. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. You've got a few more days if you're interested in getting the 0.99% APR for the Tesla Model Y. Lock it in. Place your orders if you want 0.99. And we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.